everybody, it's Irene with BrainStormAcres, and today I'm going to share some of the new toys that we got for the greenhouse. Now, if anybody knows me, they know that I love new toys. Whether we're talking about gardening or whether we're talking about the studio or just plain shop tools, new toys are awesome. It's that time of year when we have to start seriously about thinking about getting more garden plants in. We have been living off a huge number of salads and cabbage and all kinds of other brassicas and wonderful things like that all winter from the greenhouse. But it is time to start working on things that are going out in the garden, and we've had a very flaky spring so far, if you want to call it spring. It's not even thought of. It's still freezing the vast majority of the nights right now. In fact, solidly freezing, down in the low 20s. We're concerned about trying to put things in. Even the things that we usually put in early. I actually checked the bed that I want to put my peas in the other day, and the ground's still frozen. Obviously, I can't do that. It has to at least be thawed before I can plant anything. So we've been watching our friends in the UK and other places, and we're seeing a lot of people starting peas and then setting them out. We're going to use some of our new toys. Now, first, let me tell you about my toys. Anybody who's followed us for a few months may remember this. These are the 162 cell trays that we got from Haas Tools. These are the bottom trays, and we got these for Christmas for ourselves. It was something we've been wanting for a couple of years. As you can see, I can hold this cell tray out like this. There's not even a hint of flex to it. They do a step-on challenge. I mean, I'm trying to torque this thing, and I could barely move it at all. The point is, these are professional grade trays, which are not normally available to the general public. When Henry was a young boy, he used to work in a greenhouse, and they had these kind of trays available, but they were used by professionals. After Christmas, we got ourselves a pack of Promix, which is the seed starting mix that they recommend. Because they're selling it to you as 20-20-20, and you're paying for the Miracle-Gro name. It is water soluble. They specialize in water soluble fertilizers. So if you're using an injector on your water lines to water and feed your plants at the same time, you could do that. If you're a small grower and you just want to put it in your watering can, you could do that too. And the Micro Boost gives you all those odd bits and pieces like magnesium, sulfur, boron, copper, iron, manganese, molybdenum, and zinc. I went on a quest. I looked all over. I checked our garden centers. Our garden centers had really crappy ones, much worse than this one. Most of them didn't even have a rose, and this part on the end that has the little holes in it is called a rose. I could find some online that were solid copper, handmade, blah, 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 for $150. I don't think so. But the other day I was watching a YouTube video and a commercial came up for IKEA, and the little girl had a watering can. Now that watering can that she was using did not have a rose on it, but I said, you know, I haven't looked at IKEA to see if they have any any watering cans. I went on their website and I found that they had two watering cans. They had this one and they had a littler one. And they don't sell them in the mail. You have to go to an IKEA. Well, the closest IKEA to us is in Tempe, which is 3.5, 4-hour drive, depending on traffic. So we had to be down in that general area in February. And we decided that on the way back, we would stop and check out the watering cans at IKEA. I was also looking for a small set of shelves to match the shelves that I already have in the great room. We decided that while we're there picking up the shelves, which are not expensive, they're only $40, and I could have had them shipped, but since we were already down there, we'll save the shipping, we'll pick up the shelves, and we'll pick up something that we can't get online, which is a watering can. So I looked at the watering cans. They're a powder-coated metal, and they have a removable spout, but there's a washer in here to help keep it in place. I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but I have some faith. It looks good. We'll see how this works, and I'll be reporting on everything I have here. We have some new toys for the greenhouse, and I'm really looking forward to this spring. It'll be very interesting to see how it works out. So I hope you like this. If you do, go ahead and hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know when we're doing something else. Going to set up to do some planting here, and we'll be talking a little bit about what we're going to do in the garden and what we're going to be doing in the greenhouse. So stay tuned, and we'll see you later. Bye.